Hello, I'm Fiona Maguire from realenergyforall.com. Now, I'm a highly sensitive person, which means, amongst other things, that I feel things really, really deeply, and that it can sometimes take me a long time to process what I feel. I also take in many more things than other people. So I walk into a room and I notice everything, the atmosphere, the colour, the lighting, everything. So I need time to actually process that in my brain. But that processing also happens very quickly. So they kind of balance themselves out. And definitely, if you bring awareness to it, then that's what happens. I'm also an empath, which means that I also feel other people's feelings. Highly sensitive people do as well, but the main difference is that I can bring them in and I can feel them as if they're my own feelings. So I literally bring the energy into my body. Now, I actually teach people how not to do that, because when I learned how not to do that, even as an empath, it was really good for me. So what I actually do is I can keep other people's feelings away from me. So I get the information of what they're feeling and their emotion, but I don't bring it into my body. Now that's a really useful skill for you to have, for anyone to have, and specifically if you're a highly sensitive person and or an empath. What I want to talk about in this video is that because we do feel things so deeply and so intensely, we can become really affected by those. So what I'm actually trying to say, and please listen without reacting or responding, is that we can become a victim to our deep feelings. I know this because it's happened to me. And what's really important here is that when we feel something in the moment, if we take a moment to check, is this about now? Is this really a feeling which is the body's response to what is going on now? And if it is, then that's important information. You know, that's good information. But it's also a good idea not to react to that feeling. It's a good idea to wait and to check in. Because if it's an emotion, your head will be going a million miles an hour and it will be pinging around past, future, and blaming it and projecting it on the present moment. And often with an emotion, there's a lot of chemical reaction going on in the body. But with a feeling, it can be intense. And you might even feel a bit wobbly, but it's generally not fast. There's generally not a body reaction going on that's ungrounded, that's kind of chaotic, that's fast, that's urgent. They're all signs that it's an emotion and it's about the past or a projected future. So I'm saying all this because when we do become a victim to our emotions and we misinterpret our feelings as emotions, then we're just creating chaos in our own life and in those around us. And we're not fully accessing our own creativity to bring forward in life what we really want to create. Because our mind and our body is just so full of the chemicals that are just reacting in a not good way. And instead, we can get grounded, we can get centered, we can become in our heart, and we can create from a space of light and love and beauty. And that includes your desire, that includes your passion. Get on with that energy and go for it. I'd love to speak to you about this. Fiona Maguire, FionaMaguire.com. It'd be great to hear from you. Take care.